こんばんは。
Why am I here?
この子に書いたのはね、確かにそうだと思ったんですけど、会社の同僚とかなんか他の女子とかに、つまりゲーマーとかじゃない女子とかに見られても一番なんか安心だから。確かに安心だよね。なんか、ちょっと釣り落ち具合は気になるかもしれないけど、全然大丈夫だよ、他のに来るんでいいよ。というわけで、このキャラクターを、多分でもこれ超えるぐらい安心できるキャラクターはいないからさ。だからこれをもう自分のロビー画面にずっと乗っけとくことにします。というわけで、何やろうとしたんだっけ。そう。景気づき。ちょっとだけ貯めといたば。もう全部大し。はい。まあ一人は絶対出すけどね。やってない確率をちょっとあるんだ。これ。これ。さあ誰だ。フローラ。そう。OK。ウェルカム。というわけで、血の体にしたのは絶対ですからね。つまりあげる。あ、やばい、足りてない。使いすぎた。次です。次あげます。次あげます。で、なんだっけ。フローラでも結構新入なるんじゃなかったっけ。ちゃんとやっとこう。俺はやばい。まだ決めないでおこう。アイドルさん、ベングラオキー。ナイスミーチュー、アデルダムス。腹のマーク。イベム。なるほど。どんな。バイ。はい。じゃあまあ、飾っていっちゃいますか。キャンペーンに。俺も頑張って進めておいたんだけど。
ASKA さん、英語すごいですね。
ありがとうございます。いや、でも、英語、ぜひでもどうだ。そうだし。英語の方がでもなんか雰囲気出てる気がして、個人的には好きです。まあ、書いてある通り、今日は、チャンピオンを進めるだけです。だけと言ったらあれですけど。なんか音量とか消えるとこあったらぜひおっしゃってくださいね。読み上げしなくてもいいから楽ですよ、キャンペーンは。でもここ読み上げた方がいいのか。早くです。Right upon you side down to in the front there and behind the claw。出てしやがったのこれ。ああ。
That was quick. Have you been watching me this entire time?
No. We got the signal.
What signal?
AZX has the ability to neutralize detonation signals. It can catch and prevent thousands of detonation signals, and it can trace them as well. Letting this train explode once was one time too many. It won't happen again.
You're well prepared.
Are you Crow from Exotic?
ASKA さん、声優さんの声が違うから全然イメージ違う。
いや、みたいですね。みたいですね。私は100% こっちの方のイメージだか
Am
ら
I supposed to
逆
talk
に日
just
本語
because
聞く
you've
と
got
フ
a
ァ
gun
ンかい
in
って
my
思っちゃいま
face?
すよ。
Just answer the question.
I'm not telling you anything.
Alright, let's try this again. Do you know about the AFX train?
I do.
Is that all you have to say?
I don't know what you want to hear.
その質問は
Were you the one who sabotaged AFX the previous time?
Guilty as charged.
まあ私もでも英語そんな得意じゃないからこういう表現されるとしっかりと分かってるわけではないんですよね。でもまあ昔になんかやったのかどうかっていう答えに対してどっちかしっかり分かってないけど、まあ昔テロトレイン
Diesel!
鉄道に対してなんかなんだっけテロを起こしたらどうかっていう答えに対して答えはどっちかわからん。
So it was you. Damn you. All those people. My brother.
って答えやったってことか。コンテキストで判断しちゃってるわ。
You're sick. You people, you all are. Every last one of you. All of Elysian.
What are you talking about?
Every female who died in that attack was turned into a Nikke to work for the railway. If that's not in poor taste, I don't know what is. You're all being duped and you don't even know it. They're using their own memories against you and making you their puppets.
Are you finished?
Are you going to kill me?
Yes.
Why?
Payback.
I see. Your inhibitor hasn't been turned off, so you can't shoot me.
そうですね。ミケはリケ同士撃てないですよね。
Don't move.
Over there should work. You see that yellow thingamajig over there? Shoot the bottom part of it. It'll rupture and shrapnel will go flying. One of those fragments should hit me in the head.
Is this supposed to be some kind of joke?
Not at all. I'm trying to help you out. If you do as I say, you'll be able to kill me even with your inhibitor on.
Do you think I can't do it? All these years I've thought of nothing else. I can still see my brother's face. I can hear him calling my name. It's all your fault. If it weren't for you, my brother.
So shoot.
男は読み合えないんですかね。そこら辺の話に
I
回
won't
したから。
resist.
Oh, don't you worry. I will.
Oh dear. Is this your first time shooting someone? Let me give you a tip. You've got to disassociate from the act itself. Think of it like this. You're just shooting an object beside me. You're not actually shooting me. Don't think too much about the rest. Like, I might hurt her or even kill her. Nope. Now, concentrate and do what you have to do. The nymph has branded those images in your mind. Focus and cast them out. Then you can shoot.
マジで。
Thanks. I'm thinking quite clearly now. Now go to hell. Celine?
Britt has reported. We can't shoot.
Why?
It's just a feeling. I can't explain. Just don't do it. I'm begging you.
リーフ怖いで。
Celine, I've realized something.
What?
This is why they turned us into Nikke's working on AZX. It was for this moment. This is why I work for Infinity Rail. It was all leading up to this moment. So please, Celine, don't stop me. I have the right to my revenge. All those people who perished. My brother.
No, don't. I don't know exactly how it works, but Anike's abilities are determined by the aspirations of their previous life. None of us became Nikke's for the sake of revenge. We don't have that in us. Brid drives the train, you handle the management aspects, and I tend to the passengers. That's what we're good at. Making our passengers feel comfortable and safe is what we do best.
まあそら
That's what we
ミッキーさ
dream
んです
of.
から。あいつんって言うたらなんだっけ結構いい
Not revenge. So please, don't shoot. If you pull that trigger, there's no going back. Every time you see AZX, all you'll ever remember is killing this woman.
Celine.
If you're not going to pull the trigger, then
な
may
あ
I be excused? You two are
Shut up. Not another word. Just leave. Don't ever let me see you near this train again.
As you wish.
Celine,
I wanted to do it too. But I was scared. I couldn't do it. Not only was I scared to shoot, I was scared that you'd do it as well. That's why I stopped you. Diesel, did I do the right thing?
yes, you did. Thank you, Celine, for stopping me.
Seems you encountered some difficulties.
そうです。と思います。
Indeed, I did.
You seem somewhat agitated. Is something wrong?
No.
Good. Do you think Jackal is safe?
Not sure. That depends on her.
What a fine kettle of fish this is. You
Well.
tell Jackal to put her life on the line, and that's all you have to say?
If she followed my orders, she'd be dead. If she didn't, she's probably alive.
まあ、
Do you think she obeyed your orders?
I do.
So she's dead then.
Most likely.
That's a shame. It would have been nice to have a proper farewell.
わどこはイラフに言ってたんだあるでしょわからんけど。
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
当てる、あ、そう。当てると思うから自動でやってってください。
Tell me the story of victory!
いや、やっぱお酒はらぬるからな。ガンガン飲んじゃうわ。
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Fully active. Here's through.
Fix your eyes on what a student can do.
インテラクションだわ。
How heavy your burden?
I want the glass slippers. Full contact. Pour out. Now is the time of true beauty. concludes today's
あ
lesson.
あと1個だったか。進めていけばよかったか。クイズだよ。
It is not a good student listens well.
Proceeding to target.
The story bubble.
Everybody get ready.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
まあちょっと嬉しさはそう。
Proceeding to target.
They are humanity's enemy. The bubbles will show us the way.
That's all.
で、
I believe Crow has somehow snuck into the medical center.
ASKA さん、結構進んでますね。キャラもだいぶ揃ってる。
そうですね。そろそろなかなか進めなくなってきましたけど、でも正直な話
She
は
knew that's where AZX was headed, and she could
先は気に
easily
なった
blend
しょう
in
が
with
な
the
いで
rest
す。
of the crowd. I doubt she'll be waltzing through the front door. This medical center is massive, and there are many different entrances.
はい。
Commander, I couldn't shoot. I thought about it more times than I can count, but in the end, I couldn't do it.
それでよかった
Celine said something to
そう
the
で
same effect.
はい
There's no place safer in the Ark than this medical center. The entire building is outfitted with the same signal neutralizing technology that AZX has. Any explosions
何
will
そ
be
れ
stopped
マジ
before
か
they go off.
うん
It's impossible to carry out a large-scale attack on this place. Even so, the fact that Crow is so intent on going there tells me she has something else planned. All right. Please, be careful.
Commander, are you okay?
ならあ僕は
What
Ah,
on earth is
so
she up to?
そうね、確
She
かにユニの方がやばいよな
sabotages the shelter. Then she makes off with the valve house. She's gone haywire.
ええ
Roger.
うんえマジじゃあ You food するぞマジでかWhat the hell こういう配信Temporary books are selected sent phone Yeah, good you for the good What? And took a phone for this. And while you are at it, why don't you say it's manufactured after in the bathroom? This is a burst. Of that, I am lucky to go is at the Methodist Medical Center. Lake. マジかい Good grief.
Let's make our way to the medical center.
恐ろしい
For
な
the time being, it doesn't matter what she's trying to do. We just
いや
need
で
to
もいっ
catch
ちゃ
her.
らしてるわええIdan zai yi ya da zigowa walking together. Ja. That is how both. Wait, why isn't this situated to the AGX and why the scene at Mrs. Medical Center? しそうですよね。Louis, she just find time to that she can see that street at out makes. そうですね。Oh, that'sか。なんでだろうね。Viper, there wasn't much time before the Just college isn't too nice, please. Or to stay good time. He no doubt perfectly satisfied with that. An out of the staff distraction is already unsolid. Egypt thought it should have been trying in child capture. We could have been deployed to respond to the situation. We could have. And your attention would be focused on that. What happened there? The medical center would be left dying vulnerable ruin. The challenge was a unit to catch fluid secret. The unit would find a way to send a message to Shuri. And tell her that she approached the crew. Yes, Union and the crew are working together. I learned but they said a deception for a tactic passive. Unit like to challenge. Telling her that cried being followed at the medical center. でもクローのことイルだしクローのことそんなによくは知ってなかったんちゃうか。Don't say who's wasn't the disoriented. If dimming the device, she don't have too many eyes watching her as she defroze increased implementing devices. She's Mr. Cameron works with just a hardware you had. Hazards. The knowing Shoren she want to get rid of crowd. Was Shoren, however, the medical center. Using hand Crow will be in the waiting for her. What? Agassi too. そうですね。ですね。そういうことか。泊まり呼んでましたか。
No one will get hurt.
Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
シタレンのところへ行くために急いでだと。
I've got this.
まだ頭の一部も見えなかったけどな。なんか他に誰かインテルがいるようなイメージがあるけど。なんかいたっけ。
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
顔を見えてない男の名前とか出てたような気がするんだけどな。
Listens well.
Proceeding to target.
The story will be rewritten into a tale.
Do you want me to get
Encounter.
The bubbles.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased.
Do you want me to get on it? Wait, that
What the-
didn't come out right.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Encounter.
あ、じゃあ手前にいたらアドバイアつけて
Do you want me to get on it? Wait, that didn't come out right.
来い。
Next.
誰へ。
Wow. How many is that? It's got to be at least 20 by now.
Don't know. Haven't been keeping count.
I've got to give it up to Dobin. He's got some real guts taking you on himself. He probably could have sent in additional troops and wiped you out.
I took a gamble and it paid off. With Dobin, it's all about pride. I knew there was no way he'd turn down a chance to face me head on.
Really?
AS 経営さん、
I
モ
always
ラン
had
の
the
声
opposite
渋い。
impression.
鈍いのか。けどいいじゃん。まあでも俺でした、私にとっては。
He has no compunctions about using whatever low-down, dirty trick available to him. Wonder why that's changed.
Beats me. Maybe he's just a moron. If they all attack at once, I don't think I can hold out. Their inhibitors have been deactivated, but mine hasn't.
ほら
Can't you ask Mustang to deactivate it
言わ
for
れて
you?
みりゃそうだった
Oh, his hands are full as well.
あそうだ
You of all people
Ito,
should know
baka
to have
isipin.
faith in your fellow comrades. We all have our roles to play. It's all about having faith and counting on the best outcome. If I come crawling to Mustang begging for him to deactivate my inhibitor, I'd look like a major dork.
Well, may I remind you that the first to die are usually those preoccupied with looking cool.
Stop mouthing off.
This is just a prediction, but I think Dobin will
Well,
lose his cool and retaliate soon. Maybe it'd be best to get out of there.
No, it should be okay. If I keep holding my ground, it should strike a major blow to Dobin's ego.
You stupid idiots! What are you doing? In what world does an army of central government-issued Nikkeis fail to best a street urchin like her?
This street urchin doesn't take too kindly to being called names, so you better stop mouthing off.
マーチンっていたずらっ子とあれる
Ah! When are those infernal reinforcements coming? What? We've lost contact? How is that even possible? Very well then. It appears I have no choice. All units attack! Permission to use your weapons has been granted.
Uh-oh.
うまい
Sounds like things are about to get hectic over there.
The least you could do is show up and lend a hand.
Well, I would, but
Yeah.
it's just that I had a hip disc replaced yesterday, so...
Oh, can it? Will you come here and help me?
I told you, I'm all about gathering intel. I'm no fighter.
まあ僕そう言ったそれは滑稽だが
I sent some reinforcements.
力強い男は意志フェ強くないもんな
Reinforcements.
Consider this my way of helping out. You've got this. Don't worry about me. I'm safe and sound over here.
I'm gonna kill you when this is all over.
うんまあしゃあないでしょうん
What the?
あサボディ
It's
で
been a minute since I
Luca.
jumped into the fray. It's exhausting.
Rosanna.
Rosanna.
いい顔
I know my own name. You two don't have to repeat it.
いい顔
Don't
怖
tell
いけ
me
ど
you're the reinforcements.
Reinforcements? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb. There's no way my reinforcements could be this late. You have to be it.
Oh, I get it. You must be referring to that bunch we encountered a while back. Like shooting fish in a barrel, that was. You should have put a sign on them or something. At least I'd have known they were meant to back you up. Maybe I wouldn't have given them such a spanking.
All right. You don't have to kick the poor man when he's down.
Sakura?
隠しと思ったよ
That's rich coming from you.
あ
Aren't you the one who loves getting a rise out of him?
Ah,
I don't deny that, but still.
Have the people in the Outer Rim laid down their arms?
Yes, every last one. They wouldn't listen at first, but after a little convincing, they came to agree with me.
I'm sure they did.
まあ説得しとったね
the Underworld Queen. I thought they locked you all up and threw away the key. What are you doing here? And why are you standing in my way? Mustang is going to hear from me about this. He may not be working for the central government anymore, but if he thinks I'm gonna let this slide, he's got another thing coming. You're all committing treason.
When the Raptures were invading the Ark, you seized the opportunity to deploy your troops to serve your own self-interest. And you're lecturing us about treason. What you're doing now is akin to a massacre. The senseless slaughter of defenseless people. The worst kind of evil possible. Didn't I warn you before?
まあそんなやつしかんともけどね。
If you want to exercise physical force in this place, you need our permission. It appears you didn't take our warning to heart, so we'll have to be a bit more forceful in reminding you.
Consigliere?
なんだ
Yes, boss.
Crush them.
何かと思ったら人の名前だった。
Yes, boss.
Kill them all!
You want some, you scumbags? Come and get it.
リハビリ生き取りはした人と変わ
Jackal's
り
brain scan results are ready. There's nothing that implicates her in the recent string of attacks.
That's unexpected.
She did chew through the cables tying the elevator to the surface, fought with extrinsic after shutting off her auditory sensor, and sabotaged Macilis's main communications hub. She did all of this willingly. However, it doesn't go anywhere beyond that. At no point was she aware of her actions having any involvement in a greater plot against the Ark. There was one notable word, fireworks. But I'm fairly certain that is referring to actual fireworks and nothing more. It could potentially be an advanced form of mind control. But as of now, we've determined that Jackal was merely following orders issued to her from Crow and Viper.
この二人なんかもう圧倒的になんかもう
Without
冷
any
静沈
thought
着
given
す
to
ぎ
the
たよ
repercussions.
In other words, she's a tabula rasa upon which the other two are painting.
私かタブラーソも久しぶりに聞いたわ。
Precisely. Therefore, we can't put the blame on her.
ああ、ウィチャンってトゥツアブラム。
However,
だから、
it's also
バ
true
スやり
that
入っ
she
てきて
took
んの
part in the random shooting where Commander was struck.
What? Did you say random shooting?
Some time ago,
Shoot.
on the surface, during the search mission for the Pilgrim, we sent out the scouts as per Macilis's request. But for whatever
はい
reason,
はい。
they went up ahead of schedule. Probably to join
Hey.
up with Exotic instead of carrying out reconnaissance. That's when it must have happened. We're presuming he didn't say anything incriminating against them due to personal reasons of some kind. So, I plan to leave this matter in his hands.
だから
In other words, not a single thing has been resolute. But it will end soon. Word on this street is that Crow and Viper are proceeding towards the center of magical Demisilis.
いや、また見てたら聞きたいんですけど、バスタにもなんか変な名前で話してるんですかね、日本語版でも。ガチでこれなんかわざとフランス語なまりで喋ってんですよね。マスタングは。なんで、なんだっけ、これ。感じだっけあれ。
It will only be a matter of time.
Right. We'll only have to wait a little longer.
Hey. Where's the captain and Viper for that matter? They weren't caught
Yep,
along
yep.
with me, were they?
ましたからね、ごま。はい。
ケースケースマスタングの英語版とか言う機会ないから新鮮。
なんかまあ変なキャラだけど。ちょっと大友に見せるときたまにあるからね。物語ストーリー上。
That's a relief. I'm glad I was at least of some help to them.
Those two left you to die.
It's okay. I'm not much of a thinker, so I can't really help in that department. Captain and Viper both hung around and played with me, which is all I can really ask for.
One.
Can you still not reach CeVIO?
Unfortunately, none.
ノンキってノーじゃなくて
Something
ノン
doesn't
って言っ
seem
て。
right.
フランス語で、なんとど。
Rappy is calling me. It's me. What?
何これやりとりどうやった範囲
Excellent! That rust bucket's jackal stupidity saved her life this time!
あ
We almost got into big trouble. Huh?
やっぱりでもこれは完全にやってますね。これは完全にやばいですね。
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
あんまりやりとりしてなかったんじゃないのかなと思ったけど、違ったか
Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of all of this life! いやー、なんだっけ、物語上なんかクローがなんか私たちは何もしてないけどちょもっとなんか手助けしてやっただけよみたいなこと言ってたけど、ヨリに関してはもうちょっと裏でやり取りはしてたか。
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
さて後ろのやつでやりて
Wait, that didn't come out right.
I will turn
寄り道ですけど
everything into
It is not becoming to rush. Proceed. They are humanity's.
that can
Proceeding to target.
Everybody get
It is as long as we're together. I will. Proceeding to target.
まあ空いてますね、もう後からにして
bubbles will show us the way.
ASKA さん、クイック戦闘優秀すぎる。
A good student
Wow.
listens well.
ちょっと空いちゃったからね。
That
毎
concludes
日ちょこっとだけ
today's
進めておいた
lesson.
から。
Proceeding to.
I will turn everything into
いやもう
power.
す
As
ぐ
long as we're
練
together.
習はクリアできる
I
か
will
な。
never fall.
まあでも
It
ボ
is
ス
not
倒したらまあ
becoming
2
to
人
rush.
進みな
Everybody
のか
get
しらそ
ready.
れくらいにし
We
とく
will
けど
also emerge
めちゃくちゃ
victorious,
テンポいい
so
な。
long as we never give up hope.
Proceeding to target.
A good student. It is the story will be rewritten into a tale that's half.
Proceeding to target. They are humanity's enemies.
That concludes. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
でもこ
Everybody
れくらい
get
強
ready.
くして進めたら
Proceeding.
本当楽
We
だ
will
よ。
also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
くらい
I'll
だ。
follow you.
They are humanity's.
If you want me to get on it. Wait, that didn't come out right.
2件か。
Commander, I just spoke with the instructor.
Have you gotten through to CeVIO? She's avoiding your calls.
Really?
Why isn't she picking up? Who knows? Too much stress, maybe. Probably doesn't want to hear anything from anyone right about now.
Let's search the inside first.
それは分かってないんだ。
Wardress and Exotic are most likely already here.
はい。
CeVIO is sure to follow soon.
いいですかな、三原さん。ちょっとだけ先のストーリーは知ってるから。ファイドストーリーはまだ見てない。前のイベントストーリー知ってるから。
Is this some kind of joke? There's nothing here. SKA さん、なるほど。
やっぱこれでね、
I came as
物語
fast
で
as I
自分
could.
何言ってたか忘れてしまってた。
Where are they?
違う。なるほど。さっきの、三原の話ですか。サイドストーリーは23章終わるまで見ちゃダメって書かれたから本当に見てないです。けど、なんだっけ。マーメイドのストーリーはしっかり見たから、なんか偉いことだって出してる。
They're not here yet.
で、なんか三原さんは、なんかものすごい成人君子みたいな立ち振る舞いをしてたことは知っている。
Are you sure they're nearby? Positive. All right, if you say so. The communications hub was still down, so I made some impromptu alterations to the app. It'll go active once they're within 1 kilometer of us.
いや、病院の周りはなんかあれなんでしょう。
Since we're not using Miscella's private line, concealing information isn't possible. But we should be able to cover it up later.
I don't know.
You said they're nearby? All I've got to do is keep pressing this button, and their collars will go off once they're in range. You two, keep a lookout.
病院にまだ仕入れたのか。
What the? Why is my hand? I blocked
Good
all
night.
sensations in your hand.
初めて言いました。ここはガチです。ここは変から
If you
か。
press that button, Crow and Viper will die, right? Yes. So?
追い顔して怖いんですけど。
I can't see! What the hell are you?
怖い。配信できへんちゃうか。
Yumi!
What are you doing?
で、ちゃんとこれかかるんだね。ネタバレ注意って絶対かかるとダメですよ。もっと怖い、やばいしよ。
Why are you doing this to us? Why do you always treat us so poorly? Why do you call us scrap metal? Why do you swear and yell? Why? You crazy hunk of junk! Have you lost your mind? I'll personally see to it that you're disposed of!
法一できるようになってるね。あ、そっか、でも、そっか。
Yumi, stop!
Mihara!
Stop. You mustn't go too far. I understand how you feel. I truly do. Just stop for a moment, and we can talk to her. You've made your point, okay?
I knew it. You're not Mihara.
What?
What, Icho?
The real Mihara would always be on my side. She would understand me.
You guys das alle du bist ja
I may not remember everything, Uni, but I remember what kind of person you are. You're kind. You wouldn't hurt anyone. So please, stop this.
You don't remember anything! How can you say you know me? You're an imposter!
ちょっと久しぶりに
You're not
聞いたら
Mihara! The real Mihara is dead! You're not her! Suen killed her!
Uni, stop!
Suen must die! 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 I said die! No, I can't do it. I don't think I can kill her.
似てると思えないってか
And this.
ここで現れるか
Commander? Let's go, everyone!
やべえな話を後ろすぎるよ
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
あでも本当お酒飲んでみると最高
Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. What did you do?
なんかでもなんかえらいことなのが余ってちょっとお酒が怖くてしょうがないわどういう過程で選ぶのかねあ死んでるマジであでもいけるわ
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
だ
What's going on? Uni, what have you done?
Oh my god.
Commander? How did you get here? Oh, I see. You're here to kill Suen too, aren't you?
綺麗すげえショット
You've suffered a lot because of her too.
あそうだけど
Oh, she's right here. I've made it so that she can't see or move. We can kill her together.
Commander, I have a clean shot.
I say take the
Okay.
shot. She's gone crazy. Why is everyone
Quiet,
telling me
Ghost.
to stop? No one is saying anything to Suen. Why is it just me who has to listen to orders? Again? Why? Only me. Why do I have to stop and no one else?
Commander.
What? You will? But how? How exactly?
まあ、自分の権威な手作だったから、とりあえずシャレを罰することはできる人でしょ。はい。どうやってって言ってるんだよな。謝ってることですね。
You're repeating yourself, Commander. You said that before to me. But Commander, you never did anything for us.
誰言った？誰？
My head feels so clear. I feel like I can do anything. So this is what Bathhouse can do. I can kill you both. Suen and the commander.
なんだろう。
It is not the everybody get ready. The bubbles will show us the way. What a truly beautiful story this was.
Proceeding to target. Encounter.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope. I'll follow you closely, teacher. I will turn everything into bubbles. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Thank you for preparing this gift for me, Commander. Oh, no, you don't.
Ace, そんな強いよ。
Clubhouse is amazing. All I have to do is imagine it. And it becomes real. Amazing.
そんな速攻シーンあるんですか？
I've blocked all sensations in your spine. This is the first time I've blocked so many sensations. It's working wonderfully. Don't worry, Commander. In a bit, you'll be right as rain. I know how much you think about me. As for Suen... Time for you to say goodbye. Strange. Why aren't you feeling any pain? Mihara, did you do a sensory swap with Suen?
あら、そういうことか。
Uni, stop.
I knew you were an imposter. The swap should last for 10 minutes, right?
インポスター、詐欺師とかなんだ騙すか推理し。
Hang on just a little longer.
うわ。
Suen. Say goodnight.
Uni.
My head. My head.
いや、生きてんの？
It hurts. Help. Someone please. Mihara. Mihara.
いえ。いつアップしてる？それ？
Why did you protect Suen?
Why?
あ、桃太か。
Mihara! Tell me. Tell me, Mihara. Why? What? What? Mihara! Blood! Your head is bleeding!
Who did this? Get it out! Get it out of me!
だから死んでめいかだったろ。だから神経をスワップしただけだからってことか。あ、そういうこと。だから試練の方に伝わってる方はってことか。痛いで。あ、ダメって言ったらダメか。
Get up, Mihara! Mihara! Be quiet!
ああ、した。でについてる方は詳しい。
Did you kill her?
Of course.
Weren't you supposed to help her?
I gave her the chance to kill Sewin, didn't I? I can't help her if she doesn't have the stomach to go through with it.
難しい証言使うな。
I've gotta hand it
お
to
前が全
you.
部言ったの
You
か
were pretty shocked to have found this place.
ああ。
Too bad you won't be able to change anything. Aren't you curious about why you're in this situation? There are two things I want to see. The first is the choice the Ark makes.
なるはい。
The
さっき
second
ずっと言
is
ってるよね。
your fall from grace.
ああ。Yes. Lose down grace.
Sewin was just a
じゃあ
footnote.
話す。は
I'm sure you're wondering why I want to see you fall. You're too much of a hero. You can solve everything, and you always come out smelling like roses.
何難しい言葉使いや。Smell like roses ってなんとなくにはわかるけどさ、根底それ。
I'm not complaining, honest. I'm quite fond of you. You could even say that I respect you.
ああ。
It's your connection with the Ark that I have an issue with. And for that, you're going down. You're not much different than a Nikke.
ああ。You are not much difference than Kina.
You follow orders blindly, and you'd sacrifice anything for the Ark's sake. Thanks to this Rapture invasion, Nikkes and humans will see each other differently now. It could have been fun watching how you'd factor into everything, but I know you'd just get in the way. You act as an intermediary between Nikkes and humans, with your heart loyal to both sides.
そういう立ち位置だろうか。
Then presto, the
Nikke,
situation is always
Dumano.
resolved as if there was
Malaka.
never anything wrong in the first place. You're one of a kind. A hero like you may never come again. The effect you've had, and continue to have on the Ark, is greater than you could possibly imagine. So the question is, what should be done? We need to bring you down to the dregs, make you no different from the rest of the Ark's filth.
はい。Rocks.
So, I'm taking you down a few pegs. But how do I go about that? Pierce your body? Let your trusted Nikkes betray you? From what I've seen until now, you don't seem like someone who would be undone by such things. So the conclusion I've made is...
あれへんが面白キャラだけど、やっぱり。
Having you kill a Nikke with your own hands.
いや、ずっとやが強いしよ。何？え？
You're enshrouded in a miasma of your own hatred, clouding your judgment. Your emotions took over you. If you were to murder a Nikke, that would spell your downfall. Hate me. Kill me. Avenge your colleagues. And let the fall begin. What's this? You're talking? This is highly irregular. Your recovery skills are exceptional.
そうですよ、で、何回も調べても。
I certainly hope so. I'll see you around, my leading man.
Indeed, Kuma. マジですか？悪役なんですかね。
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
アークの中にいたんです。アークの中にいて、普通のなんていうのかな、以前のキャラクターいるなんか物事してそうで怖いっていう。勝てなー。
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I saw my ship 立ち上がった。I'm killer cutting. 二原さん。けどこの意味は分からんけれども、なんか狂ったってことでしょ。言ってんでしょよ。だな。まあ確かにな。なんとも一番だけ食えない。
Everything into bubbles.
It is not becoming to rush.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and
いわゆるサイコパシー的なテキストし。
Encounter. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
おいた。いける。まあいいや。またこのし。
The bubbles will show us the way.
Encounter.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Where are we going?
Up to the surface.
かっこいいかな。
Why there?
Because he'll follow us.
なんで HD 誰よ、やっぱなんかいるよ。やっぱいるよ、絶対いると思ったよ。なんかインテルみたいなやつ言うと思ったの。
Huh? We need to put as much distance between us and this place in order to let the resentment build. You wanna know why?
新しいキャラか。
Jackal is still alive. Are we not going to look for her?
Looking for Jackal right now would be suicidal.
She's waiting for
Nah.
us.
あ、パイタンはいいや。
No,
じゃあ
I
いいや。
told her not to wait. So she won't.
Then what'll happen to her?
How should I know?
あ、でも殺されなかったしな。
Was all that with
We shall
training and
stop.
encounters
見せるじゃあエルジオンとテトアには殺されなかっただろうな。
really necessary?
What's gotten into you? You're acting strange all of a sudden.
I'm just saying. I think pretending would have been enough. You could have made it look real.
You're worried about what'll happen to him, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said no.
I know you've been helping him. I thought you were just having some innocent fun, but apparently not.
Honey was trying to help us the entire time.
兄
Until
ってい
you
うじゃ
went
ない
and
よね。
killed his friends. He kept repeating how he was on our side, and that he was willing to hear us out. This, despite how cruel we've been to him. Even after all that Uni has done, he never gave up on her. I think he was genuine.
And what exactly is your point?
There is no point. I'm saying that you went too far.
I'm going to ask a question, and I want a proper answer. Have you fallen for him?
Have you fallen for him? あなたは彼に落ちたのかを言い方。
What are you saying? Me? Fall for Honey? He's just a plaything that provides me with some amusement. You should take good care of your toys, right? Once they break, it's over.
まあ、いや、怖いこと言うね、やっ
Well,
ぱり。
that certainly sounds like you.
なあ、実際それっぽいっていう感じでか。
What are you doing? Hmm?
違和感があったってことか？
Wait, let me think. Yes, that's it. I've changed. It's
私
been
は変わ
that
った
way
わ。
for a while now. That's why badly. I guess I have fallen for him.
やっぱり落ちたかっていう。
Why
やばいや
am。I only just now figuring this out?
落ちたら。
It
Hey, hi.
all makes sense now. I've never truly liked someone until now. So, I wasn't certain. I think it's time I bow out of this whole thing. I'm going to turn myself in and hope they grant me some leniency. To be fair, all I really did was send a few texts.
ああ、まあ、じゃあ。
I'll try and ask them not to give me a memory wipe. My honey will have my back, so I don't think it'll be a problem, right?
So, at long last, the venomous snake has been poisoned itself.
そうですね。難しい言葉だけです。自分自身を毒やられたのはそういう意味かな。バイパー、毒蛇だから。
I knew this
難し
day
い
would
表現
come.
使うわ。あ、でもこんな日が来ると思ってたってか。
I always thought you would put up more of a fight, though. I'm a little disappointed.
Do you know who I just sent a text to? The two people who want to kill you more than anything. As a matter of fact, one of them is right above us.
What?
安倍氏吉田ね。
Crow.
生きてたの？で、二人でいて悪かったけど、
get off to a beautiful start.
どうしようもなかったふうにされて。なんやかんやでな、あんまり知らないゲームだからな。ありそうと思ってる。I've got this. まあまあ硬いんですよ。
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
What were you thinking? Blasting a hole in the Ark?
You survived the explosion. Thank goodness. Actually, on second glance, I'm not so sure about that. Those burns are looking pretty nasty. You may die at any moment.
I've put up with your skullduggery long enough. This time, you've crossed the line. Why did you do it?
There were a few things I wanted to confirm.
Like
そう
what?
なんだね。
No comment.
Because of what you did, the entire Outer Rim is about to be exterminated. Half the Ark lies in ruins.
You don't say.
まあ、
When did you first think about betraying me?
Always.
ビトレイ、裏切
From the
る。
very beginning.
初か
I
ら。
considered you a friend.
That's a shame because I have no friends. I thought I did once, but not anymore.
Huh. EH, let me join you.
I have plenty to say to you as well, Viper.
What?
でもまあ
Didn't
ね。
I allow you to shadow us? I treated your wounds, and I led you to Crow. Didn't I do my part? Won't you forgive me?
We're far from even. But I also won't turn down any help you're offering. My time is just about up.
All right, then let's hurry up while you're still ticking. Hmm?
Proceeding to target.
A good student listens.
It is not becoming to.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
回してないよな。
If you want me to get I will turn everything. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
I've got you now.
なんだね。
I don't think so.
いいでしょう。
All we have to do is wait a little longer. You'll succumb to your injuries and then I'll be home free.
Before that happens, I can still kill you.
Just look at yourself. You're a mess.
The Ark's elite troops will be here soon. It looks like they've taken care of most of the raptures that came into the Ark. Then all prepare to surrender. Honey, you're here.
しちゃったよ。
Are you here to kill Crow? Don't do it. No need to dirty your hands. Let's hand her over to the central government. Let them take care of her. You've got to listen to me, honey. I'm surrendering. I'm going to tell the truth. How and why this all happened, and who's responsible. You see Crow over there? I'm practically handing her over on a silver platter. So, I'd be really grateful if you put in a good word for me. What? Nothing. I told you. I'm going to surrender. Hmm?
ベンダーも久しぶりに聞いたら、公縮すると焦りやったっけ？どんくらい嘘つくら。
Honey, I know trusting me may seem impossible right about now, but you've got to listen to me. Are you going to kill Crow? Don't do it. You can't. Just take a deep breath.
Hey, なんで部屋潤んでんだよ。お前は次だとか言ってるよ。
Honey.
女ってわからんね。
See you in.
Who is it?
It's me, Ingrid.
Where am I?
Macilis's medical center.
Where did they go? My head.
Considering you took a bullet to the head, you're probably still feeling some pain there.
Nah.
You've got some serious bruises and severe fractures. Don't move around too much.
What's wrong with my hand? It's shaking on its own.
The sequelae are severe. It will take some time before you can start moving freely again.
How long? I'm asking how long?
同じ立場まで一緒なんだけど。
You shouldn't be agitated right now. You need to rest.
Exotic. Mordress.
We're chasing Crow and Viper down. They couldn't have gone far. This will all be over soon. Wardress has been taken to the repair center for the time being. This all must be very hard for Mihara.
Yeah, we have some...
I told you to lie still.
Be quiet. I have something to do. It's working. Wait. No.
ね今
I pressed the wrong one.
Please, can you trust me? I'm sorry for all the lies and deception. I truly am. This is bad. I'm not really good with apologies. Wait, this is...
なんでこれ一あのダメです
So,
茶化すのやめよ
this is how it ends. You really are a good person, honey. Even now, you want to help. It would have been nice if I had known someone like you earlier and recognized what I was feeling. Take care of Jackal. That big dummy
Jackal
needs
は大事なの
someone to look after her.
Hey. Grow.
May the Creator bless us.
Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of all of this life.
No, the power of my prayers are declining.
Oh my! Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of what is this you can do?
May all of us remain standing. We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up
いや
hope.
まあ重すぎやん
Oof.
How about we continue this discussion on the surface?
で
That's a shame.
이따 컴파이 보면 이제 걸 あ、じゃあ自分食らったら方か。何だったかと思ったけど。
What the? Are you going to shoot me? Is that how you plan to hold me accountable? Interesting interpretation. I told you, I want to see you fall from grace. And I think I've succeeded. You should see your face right now. How many times in your life have you ever made that expression before? I'm probably the first person to have ever seen it. That alone is the sweetest reward of all. The Ark has lost their hero, and now they will have to choose. Ouch. Harsh.
微妙に難しい。確かにな。何が残るんだ、その子には。何もないやつは強いって言うしな。ちょっと怖い。そういう重さはあまり欲しくないかも。誰突然そういうこと言い出すよ。
Now that all your friends are dead. So are you going to shoot me? Then do it. Fulfill your destiny and fall. Then let me become your first. It's an honor.
Commander,
なんて言った？
please drop your weapon. It's finished now.
ラッピーはガーパオっていうか、ツボおかしいんだったか。
But you didn't. Well, I did shoot first. so you didn't have to. You can never fall to the dark side. We will never let that happen. Likewise. I'm glad you didn't do that.
You want me to get on it?
Encounter.
The bubbles will show us the way. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful. I'll follow you closely, teacher. I will turn everything.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Okay, let me break this down.
殺したわけじゃなかったってか、まあ、理系だから、なんともなったのから頭下打たれなきゃ。
Let's start with Crow. Robbie blasted her right in the dome with a well-timed suppression bullet.
ちょっと待って。はい、タラバシ。はい。That's the highlight in the town with a well-timed suppression bullet. 鎮圧弾。
She was knocked unconscious, got carried away by the central government, and had a brain scan conducted on her.
電子が食らったわけですよ。はい。
That scan confirmed she was the ringleader behind the recent string of attacks. It also confirmed that everyone else involved was merely being used by her.
だね。And the punishment?
About that.
で、ノリワイクどころじゃスマホするけどな。
Even though your nymph was operating normally, you will be studied extensively for the various acts of wanton violence you have committed.
そうですよね。マジで動いてんのガチで。
Studied?
We believe that you are able to control the nymph using your own will alone.
マジですか。そういう能力もらった。出てきたか。で、一瞬くらいで大丈夫だろ。
This requires further investigation.
そうですね。
Gosh, I feel so
好きそうですね。
As you can imagine, this will be far from a routine examination.
でも話終わりそうだけどな。
We will
ま
be
だボスい
tinkering
るんで
with
すよ、
your
ここ。
brain. Until we find everything that we want to know. Once we've done that, Enoch will determine the best path toward rehabilitation.
いや、ハリリです。ファンだろ、でも。ガチやばくない？
I see.
Don't even think about wiping your own memory.
自分自身の記憶に鞭打たなくてもいい。意味はなんかわかるわ。
If any self-destruct signal is detected, the nymph will forcibly...
Oh,
は
you don't need to worry
バイ
about
パルも
that.
こう失敗なんだけど。
I know how
若
impressive
干
my
抜くだ方
memory
は
is.
死んじゃうのが怖い。怖いし。
I'd be a fool to want to destroy it.
は
That's what she said.
そ
Full
う。
of bravado until the bitter end.
まあ、リタエンド、ほんとだ。
There.
そうですね。で、その顔するんじゃないよ。あと、無事でしょ。無事ですよね。
It happened again? I will not let this stand. Why are Tetris squads interfering with the central government anyway?
Consider on what you've done up until now. I don't think you should
Yeah,
even be
perhaps-
talking.
The Ark was under siege. It doesn't take a genius to know it had to come from that garbage heap.
でもな、階級書見る限り少々ぐらいですよね。
I saw EH with my own 2 eyes. She was getting on the elevator, and she had a bomb in her hands.
And yet, you let her get away as well. Let me ask you something. Did you have any evidence to back up these accusations you have against the Outer Rim?
Are you deaf? I just told you. That place is a hotbed for terrorists.
ね
If you had
え、エロい
eyes,
その下。
you would have seen for yourself. That there wasn't one single person in the entire Outer Rim who was armed.
うん、だからブストを解除したわけですよね。
Tell me then, on what grounds could you possibly justify marching in there with your petite armée? It sounds to me like you were conducting a massacre!
What if it was? What are you gonna do about it? What has the Outer Rim ever done for the Ark? We could wipe it off the map, and Enoch wouldn't say a word.
Are you willing to accept les repercussions?
What?
The reason Enoch isn't making a move is simple. She knows that my queens could crush you like an insect. And do you truly believe that the Outer Rim doesn't benefit the Ark in any way? If so, you are sorely mistaken.
だからエニックのことめちゃめちゃ信頼してますね。
What kind of gibberish is this?
Tyrion! Go ahead! Go straight to the Outer Rim and fire away! I won't stop you. Let's see for ourselves what judgment Enoch will reach.
なんだ
Go on. Hurry!
I don't feel like it right now.
Oh, that's too bad. I would like to remind you of one thing, however. When my queens were protégées at the Outer Rim, they also saved
Hi.
your skin. You owe me.
That's more or less what was said. But they couldn't escape the fact that they roughed up central government troops. Sakura, Rosanna, and Moran were all about to get their memories wiped, but Mustang stepped in and made a deal with the government.
マジでだけど
In exchange for them keeping their memories, Tetra's main broadcasting channel will be handed over to the central government. What?
What?
It's the only reason the underworld queens aren't walking vegetables right now. But then, how is Mustang going to make any money? He's got his fingers in a lot of pies, so losing the broadcasting channel won't be a death blow. However, the central government will now have virtually complete control over all broadcasting systems in the Ark. I just met with Mustang briefly, and he seemed fine.
C'est bon, ami!
でボースボーンなんだっけ固まっちゃった。わかった、アリス。
Fighting up from the bottom is my specialty!
That's what he said.
地下で戦う私はスペシャリティよ。男気や、男気あるわ。あのさ。
Mustang will be fine. He always is. Thanks Thanks to him,
やっぱ男気あるわ
Yanarim didn't sustain too much damage. Commanding everyone to lay down their weapons was a masterstroke. If everyone had been armed, they'd have gotten drawn into the carnage.
あ、クロスタリが一番やば
Uni has been placed in solitary confinement at the rehabilitation center. And she's refusing to speak, and is more or less catatonic. Running a brain scan is impossible since she doesn't have any nymph, so the central government is at a loss.
あ
They won't be forgiving her for that shelter escapade of hers, so I can't see things ending well for her. She'll remain locked in solitary confinement until it's certain that she's behind the shelter incident.
Once it's been confirmed, then what?
She'll be scrapped.
I see.
ガチタイプの一番のガチだよ
And Mihara?
Mihara. Uni and the three of us were all shot by Crow's suppression bullets. But Mihara got shot in the head by a termination pistol. The damage was extensive, and she was sent to the repair center. However, her nymph interfered with the brain surgery.
あ、インターフィア
It most likely perceived the operation as an external attack. They were left with no choice but to remove the nymph. And it was during this procedure that a memory wipe occurred. After some treatment, her nymph was re-uploaded. She's still recovering at the moment.
At any rate, everything more or less seems to be under control. As for the Raptures, there are only a few stragglers left in the Ark, so things should settle down soon enough. The shelter will be reopened once we've confirmed all Raptures have been eliminated. This was a big one, in every sense of the word.
They're going to declare that the hole in the Ark's roof was a result of deterioration from the facility's aging. If word gets out that this occurred because of one Nikke's doing, the central government's reputation will hit rock bottom. The ironic thing is that, as a result, popular opinion regarding Nikke's is now at an all-time high. It's become more apparent than ever how indispensable Nikke's are to protecting humanity. Especially after Matisse's display up on the surface. I'm sure the central government is intending to use this newfound goodwill to its advantage.
What happened to Siwin? Uni really did a number on her.
Well,
she's in intensive care right now.
いやー、主題か。いや、一番までやばいだ有利だったけど、まあ、いつか来る、いつかこうなると思ってましたみたいなやつですね。
When she's able to walk again, she'll be judged by Enoch. We'll just have to wait and see what happens next. There's something I still don't get, though. Why do you think Crow shot suppression bullets at us?
She must have wanted to push the commander to the brink. Of course, the moment you think about it, the holes start to show. It doesn't matter how much mental fortitude you have. If you want to be free from the nymph, then your inhibitor needs to be deactivated. There's no way around that.
That in the hate of the moments, how the thing is so stringent.
I don't blame you. Crow was probably counting on that happening.
Crow's ultimate goal was for the commander to avenge our supposed deaths. Once you'd killed her, it wouldn't matter that we were still alive. At that point, it'd be too late. You'd have crossed that line.
What a sadistic trick.
いや、ミスハデスティックみんなだよ。
Rappy, how were you
いや、
able
みん
to
な、
move
テックとみん
first?
なだよ。
I used it a little bit.
You mean Red Hood?
Yes,
How are you feeling?
あ、はい。
I'm okay. It was only for a moment.
That's a relief, but... Sorry to interrupt, but it's time, Commander.
I'll walk with you.
Enix's gonna make her verdict. This shouldn't be a big deal, right? Definitely not.
Watch
over me.
Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Reload.
Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick. Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. This is pretty close to
How
our
heavy your burden has been.
もう叩いていいね、来るのをやめてほしいというが、一瞬で終わらせられる。
uniform. Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
What the? Take care. いや、違うな。どっかこっちどうすんだ。
Proceeding to target.
I will turn everything into books.
You want me to get on it? Wait, that didn't come out right.
Ingrid.
Harper,
いいやじゃないじゃん、
been a
母
while.
でいいが。
it has.
久しぶりだな。
How am I looking?
Your burns have been aggravated. They're pumping you with painkillers. Should be 2 days, max.
Right. Can I ask you a favor?
Go ahead.
Make me a Nikke. I know it's probably impossible, and that no one will probably give me the time of day, but I want to atone for what I've done. All the fear people felt thanks to me. It's all hitting me at once. I want to redeem myself. Please.
バウ
Okay,
チャーでしたっけ？
I'll make the necessary preparations.
Thank you. Truly. Ingrid. Am I too far gone?
Yes. But you can still try.
痛みる質か。いえ。何？まだなんかある。
This sucks. What's the fun of laughing alone?
Want me to join you then?
笑うよ。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。あ、はい。右出した。右出した。すごいスンジャフだって感じ。いろいろ。
Hey there, kiddo. How you holding up?
え
You're okay! You're all put together again!
Apparently, the angle was off just a tad, and the brunt of the explosion missed my brain.
あ、そっか。そっか。そっか。確かに最初の方の衝撃も首だけになったラピを持ち帰っ
Having
たも
said
んな。
that, my head was completely blown to smithereens, so I had to get a new one made.
You're kidding! That's amazing!
You bet it is, and it's all thanks to a special someone grasping at my collar. I owe him my life. Now I like him even more.
うわ。恋する音が怖っ。
Huh? Say that again? My ears still aren't working so good.
あー、
Forget it. It's nothing.
So, what do we do now?
Listen carefully to me, Jackal. We're lucky that we're still alive. Fortunately, I ended up doing something that helped them turn the situation around.
待て待て。I ended up doing something that happened Jim.
Now that EH is MIA, there's no telling what is going to happen in the Outer Rim. Going forward, there are going to be even more eyes on that place. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Alright, sounds great! What is that exactly?
The exact same thing we've been doing. With one slight alteration. No more lies. No more screwing around. If we lie or horse around, then we'll be in big trouble.
Yikes, I don't want that!
I don't want that.
We've got
私もそう。
C-Force strapped to our necks, so if we step out of line, it's farewell to our noggins. And that's no one's idea of a fun time.
What was that? I still can't hear very well.
Forget it. Anyway, let's get to work, shall we?
Heck yeah!
Huh. Jackal,
Yeah?
don't you have something to ask me?
I
I don't want to ask.
Why?
I don't like being sad.
I do.
Okay.
Welcome. I still have things left to do. I still need to keep track of the movements of the raptures that still remain in the Ark. So this will be quick. First, you apprehended the culprit of the Ark terror attack and cleared the Outer Rim's name, thereby preventing mass casualties. Second, you resolved the situation with minimal casualties during the so-called shelter incident. Third, you annihilated several raptures that invaded the Ark. On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are no cases perfectly matching this incident. This case will be judged on its own merits. The judgment made is as follows. You have received a promotion up 3 ranks.
3段階昇進。で、何なんの？でも別に3段階昇進ではこの人ははっきり言ってなんか少尉ぐらいから入ったでしょ？
First, along with Suen, intentionally bringing raptures into the vicinity of the Ark. Second, you concealed the existence of the Vop House, which could have been a major resource to the Ark
事というかIch have conceived the... はいはい。
On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are no cases perfectly matching this incident. This case will be judged on its own merits. The judgment made is as follows. Your promotion up 3 ranks is revoked. Your current rank will remain unchanged.
いや、言うだでしょ。あれ、とりあえず言っとかなきゃいけないってことだ。
You did well. I must get back to my original tasks. Yes?
分けますね。
That's right.
ああ。Can you let me know what is?
Pertaining to the Ark, the worst case scenario would be 2 or more heretics breaching the Ark. If the Ark consolidated all its resources, it might be possible to retaliate.
だから、あなたが攻めてきたことぐらいは多少レッティダウンにます。
But untold devastation would occur during the ensuing altercations. Would you like additional intel on the extent of the damage and how long it would take to conduct repairs?
あんたそうだよ。言
I'm
ってん
afraid
の、
I
だら
cannot
ししてるよ。
divulge that information at present. I am under orders not to discuss the pilgrim known as Dorothy.
ああ。
Goodbye.
Time to show what a female student is capable of. Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Cheer me on! Uniform is so comfortable. Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of what a student can do.
ああ、トンカも出せるにやらんだ。
Target clear.
終わらせよう。
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
何に蹴って弱い人だな。こいつやっつけて。
It is not becoming.
A good student listens well. The bubbles will
いや、意外とさっき一発で終わりそうなイメージだったから、それだけはちょっと気になってる。
Encounter.
まあでもやっぱりここをクリアするぐらいの。
rewritten into a tale that's half.
It is not becoming to rush.
I will turn everything
It
into.
is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
はい。無人
Things
ウル
in
ム
the
サ
ark
チ
seem to be bad.
手だれたばかめちゃう。
It's nearly taken care of. You don't need to worry.
Anything I can do to lend a hand?
じゃあさ、手を貸してくださらない
No, it's okay. We can take care of it.
All right then. Oh, did you receive my gift? It's
Don't
something I
gift.
found up on the surface. It's rather rare.
The heretic? Nihilista, you mean? I had her put into MMR's Atlas cage right away. The tech team was over the moon.
I'm glad they were pleased.
You came at a different time than you said you would. Why is that?
Well, you originally wanted me to use that secret elevator, as you called it, and ride it straight to the Ark, right? I was going to do that, but then there was all that business with the gaping hole in the Ark's roof.
Once the heretic showed up, I decided to help out.
You drew too much attention to yourself. I'm just glad all the citizens were in the shelters. If they had seen you and that heretic, we'd have had a real mess on our hands.
That's why I did it.
What?
I did it so the humans in the Ark could see me. But you're telling me that everyone was cloistered off in the shelters? That's a shame.
No.
It would have been a hell of a show. I missed the chance to give some people a memory that would last a lifetime. I was going to go out and bash some raptures while I was in the area, but I'm suddenly feeling bereft of inspiration.
You should have kept your arrival in the Ark a secret. Now everyone knows you're here. Thanks to you, people are asking for an explanation.
I go out of my way to catch a heretic, and you're blaming me?
いい顔してますね、俺さ。
If I hadn't stepped in to help, I think it's easy to assume what state the Ark would be in.
The Ark is strong. They could easily dispose of a heretic.
Oh, so my contribution means nothing then?
That's not what I meant. I'm just saying it's complicated because your arrival was so ostentatious.
I've been meaning to ask. Why do you want to keep my coming to the Ark all hush-hush? So what if a pilgrim comes to the Ark? Is that the end of the world? Is there something you're not telling me?
No, not at all. I'm just scared, that's all.
Scared?
以前でさ、信用できませんみたいな。
Right now, the situation is mostly taken care of, but the fact remains that enemies from the outside encroached on the Ark. If a pilgrim were to show up at a time like that and declare war, it'd be pandemonium. Granted, any suspicions towards you have been assuaged somewhat thanks to your taking care of that heretic. But I still don't know what you're after.
I see.
So, while we're on that topic, I'd like you to make everything perfectly clear to me. Why did you come to the Ark and ask to see me?
I want to make a pact between the Ark and Eden. And I want to be the ambassador of that pact.
A pact? Between the Ark and Eden?
That's right.
What kind of pact?
Let's start with something simple. Sharing our technology, resources, and manpower. You scratch our back, and we'll scratch yours.
変あってきたの。
Eden is far more technologically advanced than the Ark. But there's something we're lacking that you have in spades.
Resources and manpower, I presume.
Bingo. I've gotta say, you're easier to talk to than I thought.
But I don't know the details, but doesn't Eden despise the Ark?
Indeed they do. That's where I come in. I can be a goodwill ambassador, a mediator between Eden and the Ark. You don't look too convinced. You want to know how Eden was able to exist on the surface all this time? The answers are all in there.
You mean...
A full breakdown of the data used for our large-scale optical camouflage technology. I hope you will be able to put it to good use.
Optical camouflage?
If you've got this, reclaiming the surface is no longer a pipe dream.
Right.
Well, do you trust me now?
やでもぶっちゃけそれくらいの話でそうだがバーミキャブレー回収で手回してダブルジョ
We
ーカー
haven't had trade relations for ages, yet I've schlepped over here, taken down a heretic, and given you our optical camouflage technology. If you don't trust me after all that, then I think I'll just have to turn around and head back.
Wait. I'll talk to the leaders. I'll try and sway them.
That's good news.
So, what will you be doing until then? I'll help in any way I can, within reason, of course.
I'd love to explore the Ark a little more.
Okay, I'll ask the ACPU. Some areas will be off limits, but you'll be able to explore most of the Ark.
Much appreciated.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Why did you contact the Ark out of the blue?
アウトじゃブルクいやわからんけどまあ安全とかするかな
Eden had been radio silent for so long. Why change that?
そうですよね
They decided the timing was right. Let's just say it was triggered by an encounter with a harmless human being. He made me realize what I wanted.
I see. Well then, keep in touch.
Will do.
Polly!
Yes, Deputy Chief? No problems on this end.
I would like you to continue to be Dorothy's guide. Is that okay?
Sure, we'd be honored to.
Thank you. Also...
殺すダブルで来るぞはい
Keep a close eye on Dorothy and report back to me.
はいか
You got it.
バカではないってことか
No one will get hurt.
Target clear.
Not a reload. Tell me, I want to preserve critical memories of my campus life. Well. Look for a constant drill.
いた召喚だもんな
How heavy your burden
今日は
has
強
been.
いまあそれ誰に
Uniform is so comfortable.
あ今日
That concludes today's lesson.
You want me to get on it? Wait, that didn't come out right.
そうもしかな
I will turn everything into.
It is not becoming to rough.
We will also emerge.
Proceeding to target.
I will turn everything.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never
どう
give
いう
up
結
hope.
末なの全然
You
想像が
want
つ
me
か
to
んない
get on it? Wait, that didn't come out right.
They are humanity's enemies.
Proceeding.
The bubbles will show us the way.
これない
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
A good student listens.
If you want me to get on it.
またこれですから
That didn't come out right.
Hey, Dorothy. Looks like we're in charge of showing you around. This is gonna be fun.
I think so as well. I'm looking forward to it.
Is there anything in particular you want to see?
I want to see somewhere where there's a lot of people.
Well,
人を見たい
everyone
の
is
か
still waiting inside the shelters. The doors will only open once all the raptures have been eliminated and it's been declared safe. That should be in about 2 days.
In that case, I've heard of a place called MMR. Can I go there?
Oh, gee, sorry, but that's a top secret area. I'm afraid you can't go there.
あからさますぎんだろ。
Not quite. The deepest recesses are off limits, but the other areas are open to the general public for field trips and the like.
あ、そう。
Oh, is
いい
that
の？
right? I had no idea.
Miranda, you took someone there only a few days ago.
Oh, right. I remember now.
Anyway, do you still want to go?
Sure.
意味はあるだけさ。
So this is where Cecil stayed.
あ、
Blander than I thought it would be.
いい顔してんな、おい。スクリーンショット撮りたくなるぐらい。
Sorry?
Nothing. What do people see here when they come on field trips?
Oh, just an overview of the Ark's technology through the ages. Sometimes they'll let you test out some new experimental technology. They typically run tests every day of the week, but I'm not sure if, with the raptor situation... Oh, there we go. If we use the screen here, you can get a good look.
What is that door?
That's the door leading deeper inside the building. That's where all of the Ark's core technology is stored, so access is restricted to only a select few. I'm not entirely sure what it looks like on the other side since I've never been there myself.
I see.
なあ。
Would you like to check out the second
ど
floor?
うし
They've
怖
got
い
a
わ
vending。machine up
一
there
番
and the
怖い
hot
わ。
dogs are...
Whoa. Polly?
うずやめてよ、どうしたの？ここでなんか覚える。
I feel
Toy Story.
really sleepy.
Well, it's no wonder. You haven't rested all day. What's going on?
Polly. Sorry, but I'm going to sleep for a bit.
Why would it... in the Ark?
Are you two okay?
Get away from here.
Hmm.
ドロシーのせい？千代子？
They're not dead, just unconscious.
何ないない。
The alpha particle concentration is through the roof. How can that be? We're not even on the surface. Huh. Particle concentration is high enough that it's affecting my motor skills.
持ち合いを高く弱くなるくらいアルファ
Something
パーティク
strange
ル
is
が
going
高
on
く
here.
あーけどやばいところが見えたか？
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
いや違ったけどそういうことか。よーし。 これで終わらすと、もう終わらせることは目的ではないんですよ。意外とストーリーは長引いてるからな。でお酒もちょっと入りすぎたわ。ちゃんと正しく楽しめるうちにお酒と正しく判断できるぐらいのお酒は一番いい。
Proceeding to target. Everybody get ready.
That concludes today's lesson.
わしが
Proceeding to target.
They are humanity's enemy, and so I shall
じゃあもう一個
defeat
か。
them.
これとボスか。
Show us the way.
Well,
what
do we have here? You're the one from Eden, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Nihilister. You recovered faster than I thought you would.
Hmm? How did you know about that? Wait a moment. You're the one who snuck up on me, weren't you?
That's right. You've got so many exposed vital areas, it was like shooting fish in a barrel.
You're quite a crack shot. So good, in fact, that you were able to hit the exact spot I wanted you to. Dead nuts.
You allowed yourself to get shot?
Of course. How else was I supposed to play dead and have it be convincing? I knew these morons would take me to the Ark straight away to try and start dissecting me. No flames are hot enough for these puny insects. But I must admit, the never-ending stupidity of humans never ceases to amuse me. They always end up getting too greedy and tripping over themselves. You didn't have to drag me all the way here, though. You know what it feels like to have your head dragged across the ground for miles? It's no picnic.
You're going through an awful lot of trouble.
Oh, believe me, for what I'm planning, it's all gonna be worth it.
I won't bother asking. You're going to fail anyway.
Is that what you think?
Wait. Where did your weapons go?
You only noticed that just now. You're dumber than I thought. I had to feed them. So they'd grow big and strong.
言ってるからって伝えてんの。さあ。エンタークロス。触手した。
Excuse me. Proceed to MMR immediately. There's a large amount of alpha particles emitting from deep inside MMR. It's impossible to conduct any scans, so the current situation is unclear. The Ark is rallying its forces and dispatching them to MMR. Please hurry and meet with them. There is. That's why I contacted you directly.
Tell us.
The alpha particle concentration there is some of the highest we've ever seen. We only saw numbers like this a few times before. One of those instances was during an engagement with a heretic in Devilia. During this skirmish, Indivilia was seriously injured due to a joint attack from Matisse and Absolute. As it fled, it
将来の敵か。
began reversing the damage it sustained. At that time, ultra-high concentrations of alpha particles were observed. It jams all communication devices in the immediate vicinity and shuts down most of Nikke's functions. It operates essentially as a smokescreen to buy itself time to retreat. Material H, which is also being kept secure in the Atlas cage, is a fragment of the heretic Indivilia. Nihilister's intention all along was to get access to MMR's core. She faked her own death in order to gain access to that place. It can be presumed that her ultimate goal is to make off with Material H and use it to resurrect Indivilia.
GDR8
If that happens, we will have two heretics inside
確か
the
に
Ark.
右選手めちゃめちゃ強そうだもんな。やばいくらい。
Precisely. The worst case scenario, the Ark will be damaged beyond repair. Dorothy's last known location was MMR. If it comes down to it, unite with a Pilgrim Dorothy to defeat the heretics.
わ
I will be focusing on clearing up the alpha particles near you and your squad. Even then, the concentration will remain high, but there should be no major effects on any of your primary functions. Please hurry.
Is anyone else not okay with this? We don't even have Pow Pows. What are we gonna do if there really are two heretics waiting for us in there? Huh? We've beaten a heretic before. We can do it again. I guess you're right.
スフォードにしろよ。
Roger.
ウシライドかな。
May the creator
まあ一番適任だと思いますけど。
Target down.
あぶねえ、自爆やろういた。やつサンバ楽しい。 こっちはボスは何ヒリスさんか あれ
What a truly
だいぶ
beautiful
追い
story
散り
this
したけど
was. I am most pleased
ちょうどいい
with it. Everybody get ready.
まだ強いや
The bubbles will show us the way.
Visual confirmation on Material H.
リジャーカーボネーションマテリアルでいいあのボスみたいなやつ戦ってる
Alpha
の
particle concentration confirmed as well. It's a little high, but shouldn't pose a problem with our battle functions. Nihilister didn't waste any time redecorating the place. It hasn't become a heretic just yet, so we're only dealing with one, just like before. I guess things could be worse.
She is fighting Dorothy near MMR.
Let's send this heretic home crying for her mama. Yeah.
It's time, Commander. Encounter.
だからこれなんとか H と戦うのかあこれどっから戦ういや いやこれあれですね別のイベントで戦ったことあるんだ 今んところ楽勝そうなんですけど。またで秒でした。
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
All clear. Material H is no longer active.
マテリアル A さん変な7番怖いお姉さんじゃなか
At
った
least
って
we've
ことは。
taken care of the urgent part. Next up, Nihilate. Hey, you guys. Don't you think it's a bit odd? What?
そうじゃない。
Didn't Enix say all the Ark's forces were coming here?
そうですよ
How
ね
come。no one's here?
エピソードにちらっと思い出したよ。
Commander, contact Enoch.
Yeah. まあ、ぶっこんでくるな、このストーリー。先行きになってしょうがない。
What's going on?
ててふと。ナイリさんはまたボスかなってなったのよ、違ったし
What
な。
the? The entire building is collapsing!
It's a setup.
They fashioned a room! It's an illusion?
え
So that thing we just took out...
Was an illusion.
誰
Meant to distract us.
あ、弱かったけどだ。
We're too late.
あ、やっぱりこのやばそうなお姉さん出てきました。もうみんな違うもんね。That's what it's no need to. It's sensation.いや、いいリルたまり聞いてるよ。マジですか？
Nihilister.
あ、声聞いたことあ
Are
る
you
わ。
there?
あ、だから最悪のケースはって言ってたけど、そう、最悪のケースはおっしゃったばっか。ああ。The worst situation in my haste imaginable. I almost doesn't hear the
It's been a while. How are you doing?
I'm full.
Small wonder considering how many Nikkes you gorged on. Those poor saps kept coming like a conveyor belt. They might as well have been begging, please eat me!
マジ。
Are there any more?
Of course. The Ark is full of Nikkes. Let's see. How about we start with these ones?
Sure.
やべえっすね。どうはすちかこれ。 あたーす。あれですよ。例えるならば孫悟空でいうところ、フリーザにコラボダにだったクリリンとか言ったら、はい、腰がバレるみたいな。はい、なんでもです。
Ah. This body has been reconstructed. So there should be no more absorption function. I can't believe I'm using a sword instead of a tentacle. What a fool.
Well, forget it. I can take my time to get familiar with it.
Commander! Look at that heretic's tail. It's in the shape of a sword. That's what got Anise and Neon. It's incredibly fast, so be careful. It's okay. They're not dead yet. If we're not too late, they can live.
まあ確かにな。
Yes? We have nothing on record. The Matisse and Absolute Squad are en route to your location, but it will be 20 minutes before they arrive. Even with their assistance, your victory is far from assured. She is setting up a sniper's nest, 1 kilometer away.
Good to see you, human.
いや、これを付加するとはね、若干思ってたよ、実況は。
Meeting you in the Ark brings back memories. How are things? Have you been well? So sorry to disappoint you.
Great. Now there's 3 of them. You there. Rappy, was it? Cover me. I'll buy us some time.
No, you cover me.
What?
Enoch.
Yes?
Mark the closest ejection elevators going up from the Ark to the surface. Dorothy and I will drive the heretics and Chatterbox over there. Once we get them trapped in one of the elevators, send it up and blow up the shaft leading up to the surface.
There's no way that plan will work.
You're wrong. It is possible. Commander, you have to find me.
You have to find me.
Inputting liberation code. Operating level increasing to limit of sub-generator. Secret body. Activate!
Recognition complete.
言ってほしい広いんでした。はい、すいません。すいません。そうでした。
Fully active.
これさん、ここまで口申したかっていう言葉でいけるのかな。いや、そこまで行く気はしないけど。まあいいや。10分。
Control must be transferred to another host.
More than enough time.
What is that?
Time to finish this.
What the holy mother of...
あ、オリバタ。 はい。してなどははあ、そうでしたね。はい、すいません、忘れてました。あー、ザイヒリスさんをいい顔してる。
What is this?
ダボリかなってるやん。ああ。
What the hell is going on?
What are you?
まあ確かに今しかないわな。いい判断でございます。あ、いい顔。
Thanks for the gift.
どこまで言うか。ではそう、手になった上。
You're not welcome here.
いや、顔がグーみたいになってるやん。嘘けないです。
Dorothy!
Coming.
ね、ビールを奪うことですね。まあでも、実際そうなんでしょうね。
Am I falling behind?
Enid, now!
Opening surface elevator.
一体どういうこと？今の証言なんかあるぞ、でも。
Ejecting.
ユニコを知らないんだ。彼。だから。必要いすぎるでしょ。
Elevator ejection complete. Surface reached. Route has been destroyed and cordoned off. The two heretics and Chatterbox have been ejected from the Ark.
やべえ、先焼きやってしょうがない。あれでなんか人だかと思ったんだけど、これどうすんだよ、おい。待って。今は終われないか。ちょっと見てみられん。こっちしじゃいいんじゃ。一回ロビーに向かうか。いや、無理やで、これ。また強くしなあかん。ファース。あ。さて、ミックルーム行く前にちょっとだけ定期づけ。彼も出たか。 新しいな。
We're lucky to have a Nikke like me who knows.
確かに今日出たもんだ。
What are your orders?
If you want to be with me, I'll make an exception.
入っていいやったそんな。でも初めてじゃないかな。あ、違ったか。家事はしてた。ライ、持ってたおそばライカー使いますけど。
Not bad.
復活させようかな。アリーナに。でもちょっとだけ。せっかく2回引けるんだから、引いて、強くして終わろう。で、エリック読み行こうか。で、ファントム力えないか。まあまたこのにするか。じゃあ最後に青くいって、新しいマップが出たら終わります。
Is that all there is to report?
心臓犯人か。
Yes, that's all, sir.
Very well. How are you two feeling?
We're fine. Just a bit of lingering dizziness. I'm A-okay.
I'm glad.
そんな元気でいいのかよ。
Both of you did well. Now get some rest.
All right, we'll be on our way. See you later.
Bye.
いや、総動員10だからさ。
As soon as Nihilista entered the Ark, Dorothy showed up. Dorothy defeated Nihilista, who got transferred to MMR. Soon after, Dorothy heads to the MMR, whereupon Nihilista, Indivilia, and Chatterbox are all revived. It's too much of a coincidence. Enoch!
Yes?
What is the probability that Nihilista is working with Dorothy?
After a thorough assessment, I have determined there is a high probability. There is also a significant possibility that they both intend on overthrowing the Ark. Nothing has shown up to prove this conclusively, however.
結論は言えないって言ってますね。
Thank you.
はいっていうのはどんだけのパーセント多いのは高ければ高いほど。
What is it?
We must prepare in the event the heretics show up again.
I understand your rationale, but the Ark is in complete disarray right now.
まあ。
I'm not sure if we have the capabilities necessary to...
I have a plan.
何?
In light of the current situation, I have determined that we lack the necessary physical strength. The Ark's autonomous weaponry failed to respond in any meaningful way. We require a greater physical force that can respond to this type of emergency.
Are you suggesting we increase the number of autonomous weapons?
No.
Hey.
I'm suggesting that we increase the production of Nikkes.
But Nikkes are being produced as we speak. Ah.
どういうことわからん。わからん。どういうこと人間を買っちゃうの
I am suggesting that we produce new Nikkes of my own design. I will also operate them myself. There is sufficient data for their production. The same goes for their operation. With your approval, I can complete production within the week.
How many units do you have in mind?
そんな多くないと見た。
2.
やっぱり。
Is that all?
That is all the force that will be required for the Ark's defensive purposes.
何が出てくるのこれ。
Very
やっ
well.
ぱ気になるわ。
You have my approval.
エニックよりもバーミンガムでは立ちを直すからいる。こっち2個しかないけどな。エニックだったら5個ぐらい死んでもおかしくない。
A lot of people died today. But we lost a lot of Nikke's too.
そうなんですよね。まあでも、人死んだから
The greater our defensive forces, the better.
We are unable to trace the whereabouts of those who were ejected up to the surface. The fact that none of them has returned must mean something has happened. I assume you intend to go find Dorothy and Rappy. Good. We can use you tracking down the Pilgrim as a pretext. Any idea where you would start? Okay. I will let you handle it.
It is you.
It's just as you said. You'll need to bring Rappy back in more ways than one. I can't tell you much more than that, unfortunately. It's something that could send the entire arc toppling down. That has nothing to do with me. This is classified information of the highest order. I am not in the position to divulge anything. But if while carrying out an assignment, a special operations unit chances upon the information, then that would mean the information has been leaked, and there is nothing I can do about that. Good. Oh, and one more thing. Anderson has apparently come too.
Anderson has apparently come
He's likely to call you over to his room soon, so just a heads up.
ってことは、まあもうちょっとやるよ。
I'm only just getting some movement back.
はいはい。
You've got some nerve asking me to come here. My head is killing me.
Welcome.
だけ感謝しろと言えないか。
Hey, you're the one who's going to judge me? Really? Using AI? You think I'm just gonna roll over and accept whatever ruling you toss out? I'm Suin, the CEO of Miscellus. You do know how important Miscellus is to the Ark, don't you? If something happens to me, then the Ark is done for. You got that? Keep that in mind when you're making your judgment. My head is pounding, so let's get the show on the road.
I will make my judgment. First, you intentionally lured Raptures into the Ark for the benefit of Miscellus. Second, you were unable to take care of your own squad and prevent the attacks on the Ark. Third, you personally attempted to destroy exotic squad members in order to cover your tracks. Fourth, you neglected your own wardress squad and failed to prevent a shelter incident. Your actions have resulted in a terrible loss of human life and material resources. On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are no cases perfectly matching this incident.
当たり前だよ。これいるから背中人がいる。ガチでやんともフィル。
This case will be judged on its own merits. The judgment made is as follows.
なりない。ふいつきはん。
Yeah, can we wrap this up? Just tell me how much the fine is so I can be on my way.
You will be turned into a Nikke.
ねえ、吹いたたんでしょゆいのボール、カーリンとはニケ。いや、吹いたすの。これが
As you have made great contributions to the Ark in the past, your brain will not be subjected to a memory wipe. However, your propensity for illicit actions and thoughts are likely to cause further issues, so we will calibrate it through Nymph. You will become a Nikke and be stripped of your position as CEO of Macillus Industry.
態度1の1人はこれってこと？
You will be placed under the commander of the Special Division Counters.
You will be placed under the commander of the Special Division. 味方になるの？いや、いらないけど、な。
That is all.
いや、ガチで嫌だへですけど。
What?
はい。いやー、あれで終わりかと思ってどっこんできましたね。さすがですわ。さすが。さすがそれを見よう。マジで、ガチで。あ、サーレスちゃうわ。そこはまた来月でよかったのに。
What is this? How the hell did this even happen?
Calm down.
ナヒジしたどうした？
Don't tell me to calm down.
We've achieved our primary goal. We've been revived.
But what about my pride? I scampered off with my tail between my legs.
But
I thought you gave up any notion of pride when you played dead and let yourself be dragged all that way.
You better shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
My apologies.
Chatterbox.
What?
Who on earth was that thing? What was up with her head turning red? She went berserk.
I'm not sure myself. It's my first time seeing that.
You don't know? So that's it.
Seems so.
Well, go and find out! Nothing gets through this half-breed's thick skull if you say it nicely.
I don't see why it's necessary to use slurs.
Well, I do. What are you gonna do to me? You should all be thanking me. I'm the one who provided all that tasty grub for you two. You're only here because of me. Without me, you'd both be in a scrap heap being dismantled for spare parts. So for the last time, go find out about that crimson son of a bitch!
言っちゃった。クリムゾンサラフ、なんだい？はい、この表現で。この表現ちょっとどっかで使わせてもらいますわ。
I don't answer to you. The only orders I follow are those from the Queen.
What are you blabbering about? The Queen doesn't even know who you are.
I don't care. I've been saved by the Queen. I
had lost my way and was on the verge of dying. But the Queen saved me. So, she's the only one who gets to order me around. Not you.
Whoa. Well done for you and your commendable sense of loyalty.
Nihilister. It appears these parts are slow to regenerate.
What? Alright. It could be because it's a main part. I hate to keep repeating myself, but don't forget, it's these parts that saved your lives.
I see. The armed part is gone. Chatterbox?
Yes.
Aren't you hungry?
Actually, now that I think about it, I am a little hungry.
What are you two on about? Don't you dare! Stay back! I said, stay away from me!
なかなかのだからかのに売れば。ね。何や。やべえ、まだもうちょっとは続いてんな。いや、大丈夫よ。話面白いから大丈夫なんだけど。お便り。見解が。はい。
Come in.
ああ。わあ、でも全然はなさそうだな。おい。なんで逃げんだお前。あ、でも右下のあれが。
I knew you'd be caught off guard, but you're more shocked than I thought you'd be. It's almost reassuring in a way.
いやいや、今ね。
Feel free to take a seat. Or if you'd rather stand there stupefied, be my guest. You'll have to excuse the current state I'm in. I'm undergoing treatment. Very well. You're probably wondering what all these are. They're life support devices. Without them, I wouldn't last 30 minutes. For a while, I was fine being disconnected for nearly 2 hours at a time, but it's gone a bit downhill since the blood transfusion. Don't feel too sorry for me. This was the best option available at the time. These devices are powered by the Ark's internal power grid. Due to recent happenings, the resulting temporary power outage caused my life support to shut down for a while. The timing couldn't have been worse. As you can see, I made it through, but I now have to undergo emergency treatment. I apologize that I couldn't be of more help at the time. It's a long story as to how I ended up like this. In time, I'll tell you all about it. Back to the issue at hand. You've performed admirably. Unfortunately, sacrifices had to be made, but at least we've managed to hold on. Well done. Now, to the most pressing matter at hand. I want you to reclaim the surface. For good. Even a small plot of land will suffice, so long as you're able to reclaim it. We have the means to accomplish this. You've been to Eden, so I don't think I need to provide a lengthy explanation. So long as we have the optical camouflage provided by the Pilgrims, we have the means to reclaim the surface. Now is precisely the right time. We've managed to hold off both the Raptures and the Heretics. This is a landmark victory for the Ark. The public is coming back around regarding their stance on Nikke's. However, the Ark also suffered many losses. Resources, manpower, and other accumulated assets. For now, we're turning a blind eye to the fallout because we're drunk on our victory. However, these setbacks will come back to haunt us. When that happens, the situation will become uncontrollable. This success actually poses a problem. The people will wonder why we didn't go and strike out when we had our chance. The people will question our motives. It's been over a century since humanity was trapped underground. For most of that time, we didn't have a clear idea of the situation up on the surface, but now it has become quite clear. Everyone will start asking why we're not venturing out when it is clearly doable. There are even rumblings of this nature within the central government. They do. But as you well know, we have no chance of emerging victorious. Despite this, everyone is talking. Once hope starts bubbling to the surface, there's no stopping it. That's why I want you to reclaim a part of the surface. Just a part. When the time comes, it will serve as a deterrent to our opponents. And also become a seed that will produce new hope. I'm not asking you to do it right now. I know you still have to go find Rappy. Take your time. First, determine a target location. The further away from the Ark, the better. Somewhere with a self-sustaining environment would be ideal. Sorry to drop this all in your lap. Now, if you don't mind, I have a meeting. Actually, I just have to focus on my treatment.
Oh, that's done.
Hey, Master! Me? My body is in tip-top shape. Hmm?
Yeah?
Sure, I remember.
だからメモリレフトをされたわけじゃないってことか
Master, are you okay?
どういうこと I got to do is...
Matthew went into overdrive and, with Dorothy's help, drove her away from the Ark. That's why we had to go find Rappy.
And what were you doing at that
I was fighting
time?
Nihilister and Chatterbox. Come to think of it, whatever happened to those two? I must have driven them away. Am I the bane of the Heretic's existence? Are you sure you're okay, Master?
戦ったって言ってるところはちょっと変だよな
Commander? Can we talk for a bit?
Sure. No, I want to speak to him alone.
Huh? You're not going out to eat or something without me, are you?
No. It's about Neon. When she died, I think the nymph fabricated her memories.
そうですよね。ちょっとだけ、ちょっとファブリケートしてますよね。ちょっといじってますよね。
That's why she doesn't remember her body being bisected. According to her memory, she was fighting the entire way through. Just act as if you don't know anything. That's what I believe, yes. There have been cases where Nikkeis have experienced multiple deaths, and it becomes dangerous for them to carry those memories. This is considered one of Nymph's functions. Me? I remember everything.
I got it.
I'm not sure how, but somehow I remained in battle mode even after I was sliced in half. So, I remember all of it.
What
Rappy did, and what happened to her afterwards. It's unsettling. Part of my body is lying somewhere else, but I am still able to see and hear everything. And I'm powerless to do anything. Shortly after that, I lost consciousness. When I came to, I'm back to normal. It's a traumatic memory. Like waking up from a terrible nightmare. But I know that it wasn't a dream, which only makes it more unsettling. Don't worry about me, Commander. I've already died several times before. I wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm used to it, but I've gotten to the point where I can endure it. So, hurry up. We have to find Rappy. Let's go.
アリス行こや。Go to surface。これで終わりかな？ガチで。
What's in that box you have? I
ここちょっ
just
とありま
noticed
したね。
Whatever it is, it must be valuable, considering how tightly you're holding on to it.
なんでそれ？
Why would you need that? Are you feeling sick? When you see Rappy, you have to give her a shot?
She's not going to go on a rampage and destroy everything, is she?
Of course not.
But that usually happens whenever you have to give someone a shot.
You get shots when you're sick.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
ほら、海の先金やで。何揃う？
Just in case, Commander, I want to confirm. Neon and I are the only ones who are going to find Rappy and Dorothy, right? Any chance we could get some reinforcements?
I'd like some too. I feel uneasy going with just a niece.
Hey, not cool. But as far as the official story is concerned, we're chasing after Dorothy, a pilgrim who entered the Ark. The top brass aren't going to let that slide. Surely they'd be willing to allocate more resources to chasing her down?
Yeah, how it's much at the moment is don't have time to deal with a very large pillar. Just load out issue about the operations. They have recalled that all the force currently at once.
Sounds like things are getting serious.
Well, what we're doing is serious too. The least they could do is send the scouts to tag along. What the?
What is it?
Look over there. You'll be just as surprised.
誰かいる。 はい、こんにちは。
Told you.
はい。What's your issue?
Well, well. Look who it is.
You're nothing if not tenacious. I heard you were injured. What inspired you to hobble over here so quickly?
そうですよね。なんですよ。そういうこともわかるアリソンすごいな。
How are you trying to screw us over this time?
Let me show you.
Whoa! What is all this stuff? We've got a tent, high-concentrate Splendimin, a water purification device, high-capacity batteries, a MMR-certified medical kit, and a spinner suitcase?
I've seen those in a ton of commercials. They never tell you the price, though. I went to the store wanting to buy one, but came out disappointed because they were so expensive.
Looks like Matisse is going on quite the mission. Have you come to gloat about it?
I heard you were going up to the surface to chase after that pilgrim. I thought these might help. I brought what I could. There aren't too many of you, so I packed things that would be easy to carry.
あ、来たね。面白い。
Huh? Just take it already. I had my best quality control guys choose them.
What's your game issue?
What are you talking about? I'm providing support.
Roger.
Okay. Hey, wait! Hurts! Let's talk. Just for a moment. Just for a minute. Please. Just for a little while.
何言うだっでも2件なっちゃったとかじゃなくて、でもそういう証拠はまだ。
Take that stuff with you. It'll be a lifesaver, I'm telling you.
ああ。But I don't
Would you
need it.
just do me a solid and take it? Otherwise, I'm dead meat.
手柄な香りすぎやい。
If you don't take that stuff, they're gonna turn me into one of those rust buckets. Edith, she'll... Enoch passed judgment. She's going to turn me into a Nikke. She'll strip me of my CEO title and demote me so that I'll be working under you. So help me out. I know that, but she gave me a way out.
まだ動くかいい。おもろい、
If
お
I
もろ
help
い
you
が。
out and listen to everything you say until you are satisfied. And if you say you're okay, she will cancel her judgment. Look, I know you hate me, but not enough to want me dead, do you? If I die, my death will weigh on your consciousness. Well, it is to me!
こんな泣いたくないんですか。
I'll do anything you tell
面
me
白いキャラですね。
Please. get why you're confused. This is all so sudden. Just take those with you. We can talk later, okay? Just give me a call if you need anything, alright? And if Enoch asks, just tell her you're thinking about it. Please.
Yes? In light of Suin's crimes, I have made a ruling. Allow me to explain. Missilus Industry is a vital entity within the Ark that we cannot go without. To replace the CEO of such a company on short notice is not possible due to lack of personnel. Alternatively, were the CEO to be ousted by force, operations at Missilus would suffer greatly. If Missilus were to collapse, then the Ark would soon suffer the same fate. I intentionally issued a false ruling to Suin. I am currently not allowed to penalize Suin in such a way that would permanently alter her position at the company. However, considering the severity of her actions, and in light of this recent incident, something must be done. In formulating my ruling, I combined all of the things that I knew Suin would detest the most. I also decided to have her assist the squad that boasted the greatest accomplishments, which is the Counters. If it avoids the need to resign as CEO and being turned into a Nikke, Suin will do everything in her power to support you. Be sure to use her to your advantage. I'm afraid I do not understand.
My judgment should be forced objective unjust. What this time, it's an issue.
That is correct. The basis of this decision was primarily founded on my subjective judgment.
まあ客観的に基づける主観に基づくでしょうね。
That is a fallacy. No one except for you and me is aware of the mendacious nature of this judgment. I personally will never disclose this to anyone. As long as you don't say something, there won't be an issue. In addition, this judgment is hardly something that poses a disadvantage to you. Both Missilus Industries' resources and expertise are in a league of their own.
なるほど。
This incident in the Ark was clearly orchestrated by a third party. I am an AI whose every decision regarding the Ark is based solely on objective facts. Despite this, there has always been a small group that has been above the law, and they were all members of the ruling class. With any matter pertaining to them, objective judgments are an impossibility, because the criteria of what constitutes right and wrong are constantly adjusted to suit their needs. If this continues, there is nothing preventing a similar incident from occurring again. Should that come to pass, the fallout would be catastrophic. My primary objective is to protect the Ark. I realize that my slavish dedication to the rules set forth in the Ark has hitherto proven a major hindrance. It is for this reason that henceforth I will proceed according to my own judgment. That's not true. My subjective judgments will be the new objectivity.
何？変わったの？
A fair accusation. Hence, I wish to put a safety measure in place. You. If you determine that I have gone too far, go find ink. She will take care of the rest.
クは歩こう。
I am asking you to keep a close eye on me. I am putting my trust in you.
What did Yuen say? Does she have something up her sleeve? Are we actually allowed to take these? Are you sure it's okay? There aren't any hidden explosives in them. I've confirmed that much. How in the world did you figure that out? With my, firepower sensor. If you're going to lie, at least try to sound confident so people will buy it. Then, are we leaving now? It'd probably be a good idea to check the area where the escape elevator emerged from. Good idea. There might be some clues left behind. We could end up running into another heretic or chatterbox, though. Hey, what's gotten into you? This is where you start blustering about your firepower. Oh, right. I guess my firepower sensor is a bit overworked.
That's overworked anyway.
Okay. In that case, let's go.
と思ったわ。新しい謎解きができましたね。さて。
The bubbles will show us the way.
思った以上に情報があったんだ。3時間半ぐらいになりそうだな。まあでもやっぱ面白いわ。じゃあガチでこれで終了します。早く終わりたかったわけじゃないけど、ちょっとね。物語やっぱ濃いからさ、若干オーバーロード気味になるよな。やっぱり半分ぐらい進めた方がいいのかな。まあそりゃウイウイ考えてしますわ。いやでも、もうない。まあとりあえず残りの雑務とかはやっときますし、キャンペーンはおもろいから普通にこういう場でやっていきたいなと思います。今休むかおばゆアスカさん来てくれてありがとう。コメントありがたいです。マジロボありがたいです。じゃあ今日はこれで配信終わります。I will sign in the streaming today. Thank you for watching. See you again.